I probably need a divorce, but I'm not fully convinced. My husband and I have been married for 15 years and have 3 kids ranging between ages 14 and 8. He works full-time and is taking college courses to earn a degree. I work 2 days a week and am a stay-at-home mom the rest of the time. I am also taking college classes. We are at a really low point in our marriage. We fight constantly, we don't go on dates, we barely talk, and sex is not an option as he has health issues. I have been extremely understanding of many things and am constantly trying to find ways to connect with him or hang out, but I feel like it's a lost cause. He's most likely depressed and, as I mentioned before, is going through health issues. The past 3 years have been very hard on us as 2 of his brothers and his mother died. It's been hell, but at the same time he says he's fine, but I know he's not. I often feel like he keeps me at a distance emotionally. He needs surgery on his knees, but needs to lose some weight first. He's needed the surgery for almost 2 years and hasn't attempted to lose weight. His knees have become an issue to where it interferes with our daily lives. I have canceled events or family outings because he can't stand for long or walk long distances. Honestly, I feel angry about the whole situation, but I also feel like it's selfish of me to get mad about it. He also takes blood pressure medication, which throws any options of sex out the door. I have brought up many times that my love language is physical touch and quality time, and that I don't need specifically sex, just some kind of physical interaction, e.g., hand-holding, cuddling in the couch. He will change for a day or two, then it's back to normal. The most affection I get is a quick kiss goodnight. Prior to the health issue, I had gotten to the point where I stopped trying to do anything more than a kiss. He has complained that he didn't like it when I would try to go further and it hurt his ego, yet at the same time he never knew when I wanted it because I didn't initiate it. It was wildly frustrating. Don't get me wrong, he is a great guy and loved by many, but he also has anger issues. When he's in a good mood, I enjoy being with him. However, little things set him off, and he's quick to yell. He'll yell at me, or particularly our oldest child, for not doing things correctly. When I tell him to stop or that he's out of line, he will go off to another room and continue to moth loud enough that everyone can hear him. We have discussed it, and he is getting better with being so reactive, but it really disrupts our entire house. The kids absolutely hate it. He's a workaholic and is constantly staying busy. I understand that being the main provider and attending school is stressful, but I feel like he often chooses to make things harder on himself. For example, he is taking 2 condensed college classes. His school flat out told him not to do that because it will be hard to manage on top of working. He did it anyway and has been doing nothing but complaining about how much work he has since they started. It would be fine if it was a you live and learn situation, but this is the 3rd time he has done it. His job does allow him to be home a lot, but I feel like he's never fully here. I often feel like I have to beg for his attention. He listens to podcasts in his AirPods constantly, and anytime I try to talk to him, he either gets annoyed that he has to pause his show or doesn't hear me. Our conversations are always on his time, and they are very one-sided, him speaking and me listening. He also gets mad if I don't give him my full attention, so I have to just sit there and show that I'm interested. However, when I try to talk or elaborate on anything, he either doesn't listen, starts interrupting, or tells me I have 30 more seconds because he's overwhelmed. Often, the time limit will happen after he just talked for a solid 6 minutes, and then it's my turn. I know I'm not completely faultless in our relationship, and I know there are many things he could complain about with me, but I feel like the difference is that if he has a problem with me, I'm willing to change and actually improve myself for him. Meanwhile, it feels like he just says he will change to get me to stop bothering him. All of the things written here are not new complaints. I have gone to him many times over the last 7+ years, telling him I need more quality time, or to stop interrupting me, and that he needs to go to therapy for his anger issues. We have extensively discussed, and sometimes even argued about all of these issues. But it feels like he does the bare minimum. I have gotten to the point where part of me wants to just give up, but yet another part of me can't, and keeps trying to get his attention and simple affection. I'm always the one to initiate time together. I'm also the one who always gets rejected because he has too much to do. It's the worst feeling. 1 month ago, after a heated argument, I told him we either need to get a divorce or go to couples counseling. He was on board with counseling and told me that if I sent him the information for a few counselors, he would pick one and schedule the appointment. I sent everything that day, and here we are, no counseling and still fighting daily. Yes, I have brought it up multiple times. He says he wants to try to fix things and that we're worth it, and I do really believe he loves me and doesn't want to lose me, but he's not willing to change. I also know deep down I should get a divorce, but I'm absolutely terrified at the thought of that. I currently don't handle any of the financial stuff or know anything about it. I have no money to my name, no real job, and my credit score needs work. I just feel like I'm stuck. Another thing holding me back is that I love my kids and I absolutely love being there for them when or if they need me. I love the freedom of being a stay-at-home mom, and the truth is I still love my husband, but it's very hard to like him. Part of me thinks that I could salvage it, but part of me is already done.